Hey, what's going on, guys? Nick Foy here from asknickfoy.com. And this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to choose a niche for your blog. So first off, a lot of people think, what is a niche? And it's basically just the industry or the category that your blog falls under. So if I'm starting a blog in the health and fitness niche or the real estate niche or, the personal finance niche, it's just a term that people use that means category or industry. That's another word for it. So a lot of people get stuck starting out because they've got lots of different ideas of what they want to start a blog around. They might have multiple topics they want to talk about. So I want to start off talking about some common mistakes that you need to avoid. So number one is picking a blog that talks about a bunch of random unrelated topics. So when you first start your blog, you want your topics to all be related. So instead, a solution would be, instead of picking a bunch of random topics that don't mesh together, start with a broader topic and then think of subtopics that fall underneath that broader topic. This way, your subtopics are all relatable. So for example, the health and fitness industry, that's a pretty broad topic. So from there, I would niche down to some subtopics. You want to pick about 3 to 5 subtopics underneath your main topic. So from there, you could talk about, arm workouts, leg workouts, the core workout, ab workouts, and then you might get into some diet, health, and meal tips. So these would be your different subtopics underneath the health and fitness space. Or you could go a completely different route. You could start a website in the health and fitness industry about yoga, and then you could come up with, 4 or 5 subtopics of the yoga niche. So I don't know a whole lot about yoga, but I'm sure there's different subtopics, underneath that. Or if I was going into the arm workouts, that's a sub niche in itself, but I could niche down even further. So now I'd start talking about, the triceps, the biceps, the chest, the shoulders, the different types of arm workouts that you could do that fall under the arm workout subtopic. So you could get down even more specific to where you're going to reach a more targeted audience. So like if there's, some skinny people that are trying to learn how to bulk up their arms, this is a real small sub niche that you could get into, that's more specific than just making a health and fitness website. Instead, your website could be dedicated to helping the skinny people try to learn how to put on weight and how to bulk up and get muscle. So that's its own niche that you could go into an entire blog about. You wouldn't even need to cover any other topic but that. That could be its own standalone blog. So that's what I would recommend doing. This is the approach I took that helped me build my 5-figure per year online business by the time I left college. So I got started with my first blog. It was kind of a personal finance website. I was using the free WordPress platform, so I don't remember the domain name, but I just remember it had the .wordpress.com extension on it, so it was a real ugly domain name, and that one failed. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just kind of doing it for fun as a hobby, just to kind of learn blogging. Then my sophomore year, I got started with my golf niche website. So I chose the golf niche, and my subtopics under the golf niche were putting, chipping, the golf swing, golf product reviews. So I kind of niched down and started talking about some subtopics that I stuck to. And I only talked mainly about those subtopics instead of talking about golf courses, golf accessories, all the other random topics that fall under the golf category. I kind of focused on, practice drills, practice plans, practice tips, because this is the niche of people I was going after, people that needed help with their golf game and getting better. So that's the approach I took. And then from there, I worked on it my sophomore and junior and senior year, and I left college 3.5 years later with a 5-figure per year golf niche website. So that's how, I took the approach of starting with a main topic and then niching down with some subtopics instead of, talking about a bunch of random unrelated topics. Like if you started, a DIY crafts topic, and then you started a babysitting topic, a parenting topic, sports topics. If you were talking about all these random things that are unrelated on the same blog, somebody coming to your website's going to be like lost. They're going to have no clue what your website's about. Whereas if you pick one specific niche or main topic to go around, then your blog, content seems a lot more valuable. Somebody says, oh, I want to come back time and time again to this person's website because they've got, lots of great information on this specific topic that I'm looking for solutions for. So that's kind of, the mistakes I see people making, starting off with something that, a blog that's totally unrelatable topics. So start with one general topic, find your subtopic. So I think we've hit that pretty good. Some other things people make mistakes on, they go into industries that have very low competition because they're afraid of competition. So you go into some obscure niche that's got, very low competition, but it's also got very low traffic. So in order to make money online, you want to pick a niche that's got, lots of volume, lots of traffic, because the more traffic you get to your website, the more chance you have to convert people into customers of your products or your affiliate products. So if you go into some random niche that nobody really talks about except for maybe 100 or 1,000 people, it's going to be real hard to get, enough traffic to your website to make a decent living online. So you could still start a blog in the fitness industry today and make it a six-figure business. There's no such thing as a market being too saturated. There's lots of different angles, lots of different subtopics in these niches that you could hunch down on and get specific with, and you could still attract a large following and lots of traffic and become successful. So don't run from competition. That's another issue I see people doing. And then thirdly, people try worrying about picking a niche they're passionate about, but you want to pick one that's a profitable niche and that you can become passionate about. So you might not know right away if you're passionate about it or not. So you're going to need to test it out, write a few example articles and see if it's something you find passionate, building a blog around. And if so, then that could be the one for you. Another trick would be think about what you talk to your friends and family about a lot. This is something that if you can't shut up talking to them about it, then it's going to be easy for you to also talk to people online, because a blog is just an extension of conversation that you have in life, in real person. It's also conversation you're having on the internet in word form, video form, or audio form, depending the types of content you create. So think about things that you can't stop talking to your friends about. In my case, I talk a lot about real estate. That's the profession I went into. I got into real estate investing at age 20, buying fix and flips, buying an apartment investment building. So therefore, I ended up, talking lots about real estate investing on my personal finance blog. That was one of the main subtopics I got into. And, it's something I love talking about, so it makes blogging easy. It makes creating content easy when you have passion mixed with profitable blog niches. So here's the 34. Let's go ahead and dive into them now. We've got fitness, workout programs, yoga exercises. So this is getting more specific. You could go into arm workouts, leg workouts. You could go into yoga exercises, Pilates exercises. Get more specific in the health and fitness niche. And then think about what your product is you could create to sell and start building blog posts around that product. What questions do people have in this niche? Think of those questions, write product reviews, write Q&A type blog posts, and at the end, link your products to it since it's going to be relevant to the article at hand. Recipes, we've got the personal finance niche, so budgeting, frugal living, stock market, forex trading, real estate investing. We've got the tech niche, so software reviews, software tutorials, photography, camera equipment, tech tutorials, tech reviews. So all that's in the tech space. You've got the makeup reviews and tutorials, the beauty, the skincare, that kind of niche. We've got online, offline marketing, social media. So if you're a marketer and you love talking about marketing strategies, this could be your niche. The education niche, you've got study hacks, test prep. We've got babysitting and parenting. We've got dog training, fashion, travel, cars, automotive, relationships and dating, language, musical instruments, drawing, video editing, graphic design, DIY, developing apps, coding, web design. So here's your 34 different ideas. You can come here to this article to learn more about it. I'll also link to it nearby this video. So these are all the different options that can help you get started. These are profitable blog niches that have been proven to earn people money, a good living online. There are tons of people making six figures, in these different niches, especially the health and fitness and personal finance niche. Those are two big niches, as well as the tech niche where people make lots of money. And then you've got like the photography niche. Darren Rouse of Pro Blogger, he makes good money, doing reviews of different photography equipment. That's one of his passions, combined with it being a profitable niche. So he's been able to turn that into a 6-figure business. And then, there's all these other niches that you could come up with affiliate products to promote, or you could create your own training courses and digital products that you could sell. So that's how you're going to make money in these niches. It starts off with picking something that's got lots of volume. These are all pretty well-known niches that get high volume of people searching for solutions each month. So an example, like the cars and automotive, you got lots of people every month going online searching different questions about cars and automotive, or searching questions about travel, trying to figure out travel tips, where to go, how to save money, how to be a frugal traveler. So there's even sub niches inside of this niche. So like if you're going to do frugal traveling, that's its own sub niche. How to travel the world for less than 10 grand per year. Your blog could be all about travel hacks to save money traveling, so you could do it inexpensively, living a frugal lifestyle. So you just got to get creative. I hope after seeing this list, your mind right now is coming up with several ideas that you're attracted to, and then you got to just get creative. Think about all the subtopics within this main topic, and from there you could start crafting some main categories that you're going to blog around, and you can start designing product ideas or finding affiliate products that you're going to be able to promote. And then go on to forums and find out what people are talking about in these niches, what questions they have, what problems they have, and you'll be able to start building helpful content, helpful blog posts that answer these questions they have. And then at the end, you promote your premium product that they can pay, to get access to. So you give away free value, and then you come up with some kind of premium product or affiliate product to promote at the end. And that's how you'll become a profitable blogger in a profitable blog niche. So that kind of wraps up this video on choosing a profitable blog niche. We talked about some of the mistakes, going into super obscure niches that don't have a lot of traffic or a volume of people in. That's not going to be a way to make a lot of money. Making a blog that's really random, covering lots of different unrelated topics, that's not going to attract an audience that wants to stick around. Instead, you want to find more specific, targeted audience that's only interested in, a specific topic, and just become the expert of that topic as well as those subtopics, and make sure it's a niche that's got good amounts of volume and traffic, so that you can get, a small slice of that traffic. You could still be successful. If there's millions and millions of people searching your niche every month, and you get a small slice of that traffic, 10,000 or 100,000 people per month coming by your website, you're still going to make a good full-time living, from that small slice of traffic in that massive niche. And then, pick something you're passionate about. You don't want to pick something that you don't know nothing about, because then you're not going to, people will be able to tell, they'll be able to read your content, and they'll get that vibe from reading your content that you don't know 100% what you're talking about, or that you're not passionate about it. So if you're able to pick something you're passionate about, that you have knowledge about, it's going to make your content that much better. But there's a fine line between picking something you're passionate about and picking something that's going to make money. You want to find a good mix, and that's going to be the formula that's going to bring you success. So real estate investing, I'm passionate about it, and it's a big niche that lots of people are also interested in, real estate investing. So I've been able to, successfully build products that help people out learning how to buy investment property. Same with the golf niche. That's a big niche. Tons and tons of people search golf stuff every month. So I was able to turn that into a profitable business as well, because I'm passionate about golf, and it's a big popular niche that lots of other people search every month. So take these tips, try them out, and I will see you guys in the next video lesson.